Thanks for joining me with Pool Elementary. I'm Justin, and today we're going to be going over the Frog at Ease sanitizing system. A lot of our customers are moving over to this because it's so much easier than having to put in chlorine every time you use the tub. So we'll just start out with it by unboxing it and showing you what we got in there and then how it works. And inside your box, you're going to have part of your floater. This would be the mineral side of the floater. And then in this bag is going to be the chlorine part of the floater. It's also going to come with some test strips and a bag of Jump Start, which this is going to be the initial chlorine that you're going to add into the hot tub anytime you drain and refill it and start up your tub. So the first step before we do anything with the actual Frog at Ease sanitizing system is basically we're going to do a drain and refill on your tub. You want to start out with fresh water just so everything's in good order before we start a new system. And with that, first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your test strips that came with your Frog at Ease. And you're going to dunk these in about 6 inches for 1 to 3 seconds. 1002. Give it a quick shake. Then you're going to want to compare your test strip to the comparator on the back of the bottle. Now that we've dunked our test strip, on the back of the actual test strip bottle that comes with the Frog at Ease, we can hold it up here and get an idea of what our balance is on our water. So basically you're going to want to follow all of these ideal spots on the back of this test deal for your alkalinity, pH, and your calcium, and that's it. So if your alkalinity is below 80 or above 120, you're going to have to adjust it. And if it's low, you're going to have to get some alkalinity increaser from your local spa store or online and add the amount that the instructions say on the back to the gallonage of your hot tub. Same with the pH. You want the pH between 7.2 and 7.8. So you might need to add a little bit of pH up or down since you just refilled your tub. Total hardness, same thing. You want that in the ideal range of 150 to 250. So now that our tub is balanced and everything's looking good on it, we can move to the next step of the Frog at Ease. So now we're going to take our Jump Start package, and basically this is going to get the initial amount of chlorine in the actual hot tub, so it's got disinfectant going right from the start. Your Frog at Ease floater, it's a slow release, so it's going to take a few days for that to break down and get the chlorine and everything going in your water. So every time you refill and drain your hot tub, you're going to want to put a Jump Start in. So with the jets on, now we can take our Jump Start, open this package, and just dump it into the hot tub. This will mix it all in real well. Now that we've got our Jump Start in the actual hot tub, we're going to take our floater, the mineral side, and this would be the chlorine side, which was in the actual pouch that you had to open. And with it, there's a little notch in the middle that just kind of lines up. And then once you line that up, you're going to give it a turn clockwise with the silver side on the bottom until this arrow right here is lined up with the actual padlock that says locked on there. And then on the opposite side, there's one that says unlocked. So you just want to give it a turn until that's locked in. And then the next step is the actually set the chlorine on the bottom. So there's actually a little notch down here that goes 1 to 4, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. And rule of thumb that I like to tell my customers is if your hot tub's under 300 gallons, I like to start somewhere between 1, 1.5 to 2. And if your hot tub's between 300 gallons and 400 gallons, I like them to start anywhere from 2 to 2.5. So basic thumb, when you first throw it in, I would probably, keep it around 2. And after about a week of being in there, you can test it. And if your test strip top block isn't like the teal that's on the thing, you might need to turn it up or turn it down. So as this actual Frog at Ease gets low on chlorine, it'll start tipping, going belly up with the silver side. And once this silver side is completely upright like this, floating around, you know it's time to replace this cartridge. So after 3 to 4 weeks, and this actual Frog at Ease is floating silver side belly up, that means that the chlorine's gone, and that's it. They last roughly 3 to 4 weeks, you're gonna have to buy replacement cartridges, and they come in these 3-pack boxes. So that's good for another almost 3 months. So it's pretty easy. And with these, you still might have to shock it, once every 2 weeks to once a month, just to help it out a little bit. But much easier than actually having to throw chlorine in every time you get out of your hot tub. So after a few days of using your actual hot tub and with the actual Frog at Ease in there, it's time to test the water again. And as you can see, this Frog at Ease has been in this hot tub for about a week. And that's what you want to match up. This teal block up here at the top, as long as this test strip is reading close to that color, we know that the frog's doing its job. So at this point, I would leave the actual flow switch on the bottom of it at 2 still, because it seems to be doing its job. If this test strip on this side was a little lighter than that, I would maybe bump it up to 2.5 or 3. And if it was a little darker, you might want to back it up a little bit. And by backing it up, you're going to save on chlorine, and it's not going to have to be replaced as soon. So anyways, it's doing its job. It's a great product. So if the Frog at Ease sanitizing system's for you, I'll put a quick link in my description box so you can easily order one online. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell so you can catch all of our new upcoming videos. And thanks for watching.